Welcome to Queen's Rant. Gosh, it feels like it's been forever since I've last ranted. Ah, it's been a while. Anyways, I may or may not make this into a podcast series. It depends on my mood, but we'll see. So let's begin, shall we? So, the reason why I decided to record this is because honestly, I am just sick and tired of the fucking bullshit that is the video game community itself. Specifically, the KH community, but I'll get to that later. And I've really been keeping these feelings in me for the longest time, maybe like a year. I feel like maybe a little bit less, but around a year. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Over the years, the video game community has changed what I thought was for the better, but it actually didn't. It got worse. No matter what fandom you are a part of, there will always be toxicity and negative and overly positive people. Yes, even the positive people can be toxic too. Gasp. I may mostly talk about the negative as fuck people though, because I've had many experiences with them, unfortunately. But I think I'll also mention the overly positive people here and there too. One of the problems with the toxic negative gamers is that they can never, ever be satisfied and truly happy with what is given to them. Whether it's a trailer or like what happens in the game that is actually pretty decent or awesome, and yet they still have the balls to be like, sorry, but why didn't they do it the way I theorized? Can't I can't fucking even Cage fandom. I'm glaring at you, man. Like, what the fuck is up with that shit? And oh, I could go. Oh my god. And then for other fandoms, like what I'm about to say right now, why didn't they add this character instead? The character they picked is so overrated. Or they could even say underrated and it could still piss me off. Smash fandom. Yes, that's right. I'm fucking calling you out, man. I am looking at you. Well, actually, false. I am glaring at you right now at this point. Like, dude, why why can't you be happy for the people who like that specific character? Hide your emotions. I understand that they didn't pick your favorite character, but please try not to rain on other people's parades, okay? Try not to comment on people's posts with a negative comment. Be happy for them instead. They are happy that their favorite character is in the fucking Smash game. So please contain your emotions and just be happy for them, okay? I'm sorry that your character didn't make it, but that's just how it is. Okay? Okay. Okay. Or if something like that happens, they will literally put in all caps LMFAO with a shit ton of O's, but in that kind of language or whatever, it actually means that what they heard slash saw slash played from a game sucked ass. Or it could mean that their LMFAO is more of an oof kind of thing, like an oof, if you will. This kind of thing is actually, to me, really obnoxious, and I don't understand why it's this thing. I don't know if it's a trend kind of thing, like the LMFAO, like 20 O's, but that shit needs to stop. Unless it's something's actually funny and making you laugh to the point where you're crying. Please stop that shit. Because honestly, every time I see that, I roll my eyes and just continue scrolling. That shit has got to stop. And I know someone specifically, well, I don't know them personally, but I follow them who does that. And it's actually really fucking annoying. Like, I want to slap the shit out of them and tell them to stop doing that. Unless someone is like saying a funny joke or like something happened that's actually hilarious, please stop that shit. Okay? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Another problem is that they have to fucking comment on a positive post with a negative comment. Like, bitch. Bitch. This post isn't for you. Continue scrolling. Continue the fuck scrolling. Okay, you have different opinions about this specific game. Just continue scrolling. Why do you need to add negative comments to the positive tweet slash post, whatever the fuck it is, and start fights for no fucking reason? I don't get it. I mean, obviously, vice versa for the overly positive gamers. This time I'm gonna talk about them. Like, what? Like, who do you think you are? Like, do you think you are the light of all darkness who tries to change the people who have darkness in their hearts' ways or some shit? Like, you think that you can actually change their ways, but you don't. You can't. You just end up causing another fight instead. Sit the fuck down and continue scrolling. And oh my god. And both sides tend to shut each other's thoughts and criticisms down, and it's just wrong. Like, have a decent discussion or leave each other alone, for God's sake. Okay? Okay. Honestly, the Kingdom Hearts fandom is like that. I'm going to talk about this fandom because I am a huge ass fan of Kingdom Hearts ever since I was little. Like, I don't think you understand. I have seen this kind of stuff way too many fucking times from the fandom on Twitter and on Discord, and there was never a time where I wasn't disappointed. Back in the 2000s, I loved being part of the KH fandom. Like, I truly had so much fun with everyone. I roleplayed on fanfiction. I'm calling myself out, honestly. I roleplayed on fanfiction on YouTube back when it was a thing, like before the new layouts came and everything. Like, I was so, and I obviously read the fan fiction, like I was so into it. And but now, like, I detached myself from the fandom. I am a lone wolf now. Like, I just cannot stand the sheer amount of stupidity, selfishness, and toxicity in this fandom. Like, I literally can't. And the fact that they get mad that something didn't go their fucking way is so, oh my god, like, I want to shove swords up their asses. Not sticks, but swords. Actually, wait, no. Not even swords. Fucking keyblades. Those things are huge, man. I just want to shove it up their asses. Like, oh my god. And like, and like, these types of fans are so bold online. But imagine trying to start something in real life. Like, bitch, I will shut you the fuck down immediately in real life. Like, you will shit your pants. And for the overly positive people, don't brag to the negative people's faces that things went your way. Okay? Are you trying to start more fights that way? Like, what the fuck? Like, actually, are all of you masochists? Like, do you really enjoy fighting over a fucking video game? And, like, do you get turned on by that? If so, then, like, I mean, I don't even know what to say to that, actually. But whatever. Moving on, I guess. You fucking video game masochists. Oh my god. Competition. That's, oh my god. That is another thing. Like, oh my fucking goodness. The sheer, like, the amount of pressure some fans face against the extremists. Now, I know I may be too bold saying that term, but oh well. I'm saying it anyways. The extremists. Boom. In terms of, like, competing with, like, level 1 crit mode, like, ooh, level 1 crit mode, or like many other types they do in, like, that mode that I don't even fucking know at this point. There's too many, probably. Like, okay, I get it. You're good at defeating final boss Xehanort with only a level 1 Sora. Okay, we get it. Just don't brag and don't try to put pressure on other fans, please. Oh wow, you can't even do this in crit mode? How about you shut the fuck up, bitch? Huh? How about that, bitch? Everyone plays games differently, okay? Do you know? Okay, here. Did you know that I actually stressed myself out a lot by playing crit mode in KH3, even in the data battles? Okay? Crit mode and the data battles were my first time ever, because I didn't have KH2 Final Mix way back when. Okay? So, like the amount of times I got a headache over these battles, like the KH data battles, were honestly far too much. Like, my eyes started hurting and everything. Okay, but you didn't need to go that far. You didn't need to do that to yourself. Well, it's not my fault that crit mode and KH data battles turned into a competition and that everyone was doing it. So you felt like you had to do it to keep up with them. But now, I can say I will never touch crit mode, nor the data battles again. Never. Like, I swear to God, a regular Kingdom Hearts fan can't even enjoy the series nowadays with all this shit going on in the fandom. Like, what the fuck? It's like, oh yeah, it's like that meme with the dog in the fire saying, "This is fine." But we have to keep telling ourselves that until our energy is drained and we get so tired of everything and that we have to give up and leave the fandom. Like, some fans don't even get into the series like they used to anymore because of these things. And it actually really hurts me so much because this series is honestly, to me, like one of the best video game series ever. Like, to me, at least. And to be honest, I haven't touched the Kingdom Hearts series until last weekend because I just needed a break from it all. Like, both the games and the Kingdom Hearts Twitter, which, by the way, I will never look at again. Like, honestly, never. And it's sad that I had to do that because I love this series so much. Like, I don't think you guys understand how much it means to me. Like I'm so glad little me picked up Chain of Memories for the Game Boy Advance instead of a Mario game. Like, I kid you not. I was about to get a Mario game. I forgot the title of it, actually. What was it called? I can't remember at this point. Like, until my little eyes looked slightly more up and saw a boy with brown spiky hair on the box cover with a keyblade and the Disney characters in the background. And little me was so mesmerized by the box cover, and I swear, like, it was almost like that young boy with the spiky hair was calling my name, telling me to pick his game up instead. And so I did, and well, here I am many years later. Like, I mean, I didn't mean to go on a tangent there, but like, yeah, honestly, from now on, I will have so much fun no matter what the story and plot leads to. Just me, myself, and I will continue to enjoy the series for the rest of my life. Thanks for taking the time to listen to my rant. Haha. Hope you had a fun ride on this wild ass roller coaster shit. Yeah.